Hey guys, welcome to round three, the final. I look back at my opponent's last round game, and he has a Garrick, which really sucks for us. We're going to start off by mulliganing. We'll keep this. He also has a Storm Kirk Noble, which is not really too good for us, since a lot of our guys are humans and can't block it. So if he plays it on turn one, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Hopefully he doesn't have Garrick on turn 4. He's a red-white deck, splashing green for Garrick, from what it seems. And he's just got some dudes, nothing amazing, but it is going to be hard for us to beat up on Garrick, especially if he is able to fight something and then have a few guys in the way. Right? We're waiting. Hopefully our opponent plays fast because I really don't feel like having an opponent play slow against us, which it seems like he's doing at the moment. I hate games like that, but hopefully he just like stepped away for a quick second and is going to focus now. Alright, so he's got a Plains also, which is good for us. Alright, we'll play out Gather, and we will pass with some town folk. We really need to draw well here, I would say. He also has a Rebuke. He's got a Harvest Fire, from what I saw from watching the videos. I also think I found a way to disable my quick play, finally. I used a little internet search engine called Google, if you've ever heard of it, and hopefully now I can just F6 for days without opening up quick play. So that would be pretty awesome. It did ask me to restart my computer, so I didn't do that yet, but it might or might not work. Okay. I wish I had Camtasia so I could like fast forward these parts where my opponent is clearly doing stuff like, I guess, thinking. Alright, this kind of sucks. We don't really have a lot of pressure. I think I want to drop the Nibelus here, but I mean, look, it's like, okay, I could drop the Nibelus now, tap something, and then next turn he plays something good, and then I can't get through with these guys. But it's only 2 points of damage. So that being said, I think dropping the Nibelus now is fine. Just in case he has any haste guys, I'm not gonna tap my Nibelus, although in real life I might be silly and do that. Alright, so we have some pressure on the board. We also have a Mona Heroism, but I really think we need to end up ripping pretty good off the top if we want to compete in this. He does have a Rebuke, so we have to be careful of that. He might have that on the next turn. He also has a Harvest Fire. So we'd like to rip like a Drogue Scale Captain off the top or something really sweet. Not another land. We definitely don't want lands. We're, you know, kind of, that's a bad sign, because I think he's playing like 2 forests, so. And that's also a bad sign, because that guy's a 5/5 if we don't play anything this turn, and we can't block a 5/5. We have Moment of Heroism to race, though, so that's at least somewhat decent. What I'm hoping is next turn he doesn't go Garrick. If he does, I'm going to kill his Garrick with my Nibelus. That's a good draw. It's not amazing, but I've got to play around his Garrick now, on turn 4 by growing my Nibelus. I can't play out a Butcher's Cleaver, even though it would be good to play it and equip it next turn and bash, but then he'll see that coming. He's going to get to flip his 5/5. We're going to take 5. The reason we're going to take 5 is these little 1/1s gain 4 life. Alright, so he didn't have Garrick yet, but he might. I feel at a pretty distinct disadvantage in this game for some reason. Okay, Mausoleum Guard. That's fine to an extent. That's a good draw for us. Okay, we'll play our captain, and we will bash in for 3. what we don't want to do is give him some flyers here. Unfortunately, we can't kill this quite yet. Maybe we should have flipped it there, but I don't think so. Hoping he like goes Garrick, kill your guy, and I just moment of heroism it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to chump here. I don't want to take extra damage if I don't need to. Remember, he's got a rebuke, but he can't rebuke just yet. Chapelgeist is a good one. I think I'm going to bash in and Moment of Heroism and Chapelgeist here. See if he's got any plays. Burning Oil, 3 damage, beautiful. God, that's such a good card. Okay, so we get him down to 6. He's still going to have a Burning Oil, which is annoying, but still good for us. And if we rip a land, we can suit up our guy. We could play Cleaver, suit up our guy, which would be good. Okay, so we have a 3-4. Next turn, we don't even need to swing with the captain. He basically has to have Garrick now. Which, okay, Ironsmith does nothing. He might have Rebuke, but Rebuke actually doesn't do it because of the fact that we're not going to swing with our captain. I think we got this game. Trying here. We're trying, boys and girls. There's no way I'm blocking. I don't want to give him 2 flyers. Give him time. So we'll gladly take the 2. And I think we got this. Collar is good as well. I don't think we need to show him Collar, though. No, I really don't think we need to show him Collar. Alright, so Rebuke says destroy target attacking creature. As long as we don't target this, he can't kill us. Maybe a Spidery Grasp? You know what? I'm going to play the Collar just in case he does have Spidery Grasp. And we'll suit up this guy. Give him Vigilance. And we'll swing in for hopefully lethal, but you never know. Can't swing with the captain for the simple fact that the Burning Oil will kill our captain and shrink both of our guys, and we do not want that. Alright, so we got that game. Got a little lucky there, man. I didn't see Burning Oil when I watched the replays. That card is sick, and we weren't really drawing anything after. Alright, so he's got a lot of little guys, which may make me want to side in some more little guys myself. Abby Griffin, not so much. Did he have any spirits? I didn't see any, didn't really want that. Armored Scob might be good. We're on the draw here. I don't know if I want the Sentry. Sentry's not amazing on the draw. It's just usually a 2-2 blocker. I don't want to cut too much because of the Cleaver. He's got a lot of burn. He does have... Too bad this isn't like counter target Garruk. Headless Scob might be good against him. It's soaking up the ground. Trying to see if there's anything we don't want. Gather might not be amazing, believe it or not. It is human. They do make humans, though. I think I'm going to cut the Collar, because it's just going to make chompers. And I'm going to play the Headless Scob, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, I could play the Armored Scob, but I don't want to mill too many good things.
and end up... Griptide might be a little slow. He does have a lot of werewolves, and it is a way for us to deal with a noble that gets through us. Alright, let's try this out. Hopefully we end up getting there. I'd be happy to win a draft. Yeah, we'll keep this. Bellringer's good. Dearly Departed's amazing. Okay, our opponent mulls to 6. Let's move around our stuff. Let's organize. Hopefully it doesn't have a turn 1 noble. That's the thing that's really hard for us to deal with. Alright, another land. Not too great, but we'll accept that. Then we will play out a plains and gather townsfolk. Okay, Heretic doesn't really do much against us. Captain's good, not at the moment. Too bad we don't have lingering souls. That would be amazing. Okay, I really like this card. I wish we would have been able to snatch one up ourselves, but no luck. We'll see what he has here. If he drops a red, oh, he might just be... Yeah, he's color screwed. Okay, he's color and land screwed off the Moto 6. We're gonna just play that out. And we will gladly pass the turn. Not gonna try to get him with my 2 humans. Gotta be careful if he drops a land that he doesn't have rebuke. That would be bad for us. Captain might just be a captain. Captain, oh captain, you're a sexy captain. If he swings here, I'm not blocking. Man, we could use some spirits. Okay. Land is not a spirit. But landing a dearly departed is always pretty sexy. Come on, bro. Let's go. We need to draw some things that aren't land. I'd love to have a Griptide right now. Put that thing back on top. That would be nice. We have to wait for opponents. Apologies for slow playing of opponents. Okay, we'll just swing with him. We can't really capitalize. We might want to play the Bellringer out this turn. Definitely going to play land. The only reason we wouldn't want to play out the Bellringer, obviously when I say on this turn, I mean, I'll hold up Bone to Ash and Dissipate, is that we have Slurmgeist. That kind of definitely sucks, hitting that red source there. Okay. That doesn't really do anything. Still think I'm going to wait with the Bellringer. I mean, we're not at a huge advantage here. I mean, if we keep ripping land, that's like really bad for us. I'd like to surprise him with the Bellringer. Like, I'm going to just trade now. And lose a human and Bellringer this. These humans are just blockers anyway. They little chumps. But he's got to do something there. He can't just keep allowing me to progress my board. But my board is not been, like, the deck's been, like, crazy aggro, but it's not been very aggro myself. Like, he can just straight up play Garruk next turn and protect Garruk and kill my spirit. That's a good one. We're going to bash. Not with everything, just with the Drogue Skull Captain. I mean, he's only at 16, so that's not amazing for us. But the next turn we have Dearly Departed and maybe a Flip Sentry. I mean, if he swings with this, then we end up double blocking the Bell Ringer and the Human, flipping this. Just the Captain. Patience is what we're doing. Okay, play a Sentry out. And then we'll see if he wants to swing. I doubt it. Hopefully he doesn't go land Garruk. So that might just take over. Alright, well he goes land. Gotta be careful, he probably has a Rebuke here. So if he does nothing, he most likely has a Rebuke, and that's no good. Okay, he plays his own guy, which is fine. He's not going to swing here. We hit a land, kind of annoying. I might actually swing with this, but I don't see how I swing with that. I think I still gotta stay patient. And we don't want to give him 2 flyers in the air. Okay. So now we drop R bomb. And R bomb seems pretty good. I mean, a 6/6 hexproof flyer is good. Alright. That's going to be annoying. That might be a Garruk. Eat my guy. Oh, okay. Well, at least he's got bombs himself. But he still can't. I think that's a terrible attack. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. I think, let's see. Undo. Play Cleaver. Equip Bell Ringer. Swing. I mean, unless he's got... The only way we lose this is if he's got Intangible Virtue, which is very possible. Let's do that. Equip Bell Ringer. We have a 4/4. Gaining 4. Leave back a 1/1. I wish we had Faith Shield in hand, but no luck. We're going to get aggressive here. Swing for 8/12. I think he's got to at least chump the Bell Ringer. He might end up blocking here. We'll see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't have swung and given him 2 flyers. I kind of gave him a turn, but I don't think he's going to get to 9 mana before we kill him. Okay, so we'll gain 4 life. That was, I think, a stupid attack because we could have just equipped here, swung, and he would be dead, and now he's got a bunch of guys and flyers, so a little bit of a boo-boo by us giving him an extra turn there. Plus now we can't, I mean, we're just going to swing. We're going to actually give him 2 turns, which kind of sucks. That was definitely a punt by us. But hopefully we just rip Faith Shield and smash with through for white. Gotta be careful, because when you play Moto, 1 mistake is all it takes to lose. Like, that was greedy. I definitely shouldn't have swung with this. He just rings bells, and he never gets to attack, so I know you could probably see where I'm coming from there. Bell Ringer, he's just like, he loves to ring bells, and he just never gets a chance. Okay, and we definitely have to not swing with this. So we gave our opponent 2 turns, and we'll see what he comes up with. Garruk could probably kill my guy here, but then he's just going to make Death Touch Wolves, and that's not going to do much. I mean, we're going to let him have his Garruk. Kill my guy, yep. So we would have won this game, but we didn't because we're stupid. Alright, but now we at least get to just straight kill him here. Unless he's got a Faith Shield, which would be bad. Because we'll equip up this, and we'll swing in, and then he'll end up bashing. Okay, Garrick's at 1. We're not going to get sidetracked by Garrick. Man, that attack was awful. Let's see if he wants to try to race here. I don't think he can race with everything. Yep, we don't want his guy growing. But we kind of... I mean, lifelink isn't really necessary. He blocks. Kind of don't care if his guy grows. We'll gladly take it. This guy grows. We're at 19. Okay, Cathar is good. Not amazing. Do we have enough? Yeah, okay, we have enough. So, put this here. And he can't double block. So we'll go in with everybody. Attack him. Attack him. Attack him. Attack him. Block. Yeah. The reason we're attacking with everybody is because of the fact that he's got to end up blocking, because if this hits, then, you know, alright, so he goes to 5, play out our land, play out Cathar, and that's only got 1 on it, so let's just make sure. Okay, and now Cathar can block and gain us some life. And then he bought it. We let him buy a turn, but you know, hopefully he doesn't have anything amazing for a turn. And now we could just block. I mean, this vampire is not going to do anything. So, I mean, he could just trade off a token. He plays a land. Probably just swings with the air. God, we're bad at Magic. You can flame the crap out of this. I mean, we should technically still win. Alright, he didn't even use Garrick, which is a little bit strange. I'm just gonna go in with the Dearly Departed. I mean, he's gotta have ways to kill that. I don't think he does. Yep. And that's the game. Yay, look at us. We're so good at Magic even though we suck there. Alright, so we ended up going 3-0 and winning a draft for the first time in a while. As always, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I think we're about to have 2 qualifier points if you're keeping track. So that kind of motivates me to get more. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.